In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the fact that vertically opposite angles are equal to solve missing angle problems, such as the ones we have in this diagram. So we're going to try and find angles A, B and C. If I'm just looking at A for the time being, I can completely ignore all this other information. I don't need to get worried about it at all for the time being. Okay. So if I'm just going to make it really clear that we're looking at a pair of vertically opposite angles by highlighting these two lines which crisscross. Okay, they form the crisscross. That means we've got vertically opposite angles going on. This angle down here is vertically opposite to angle 80. So these two are both 80 degrees. That means that 80 and 80 and A, this is the same size over here, add up to 360, and we can use that now, that other fact that angles around a point add up to 360 to help us solve what A is. So there's the point. These four angles add up to 360. 80 add 80 equals 160. So that's these two taken care of. Now these two angles are what's left over when I do 360 degrees take away these angles. So let's say that I'm trying to pretend that I'm trying to eliminate these two angles from 360 degrees. What's left over? Okay, 360 take away 160. Let's get rid of this. 360 take away 160 is 200. So these two angles together, added together, will make 200 degrees. And because they're equal, each one of these angles is worth half of 200 degrees. So the pair of them together make 200 degrees. And each one of them is worth only half of 200. What's half of 200? 100. So each one of these angles, angle A, is 100 degrees. We can check that by adding. So if I remove all of that mess, the angles that we had here were 80 and 80. Okay. I should find that adding these four angles together gives me 360 degrees. 100 plus 80 is 180, plus 100 is 280, plus 80 is 360. Yep, so I must have got that one right. I shouldn't sound so surprised. Okay, to justify this to the examiner, what you would mention in your answer is the fact that vertically opposite angles are equal and that angles around a point add up to 360. Okay, we're now looking at this problem here, trying to find angle B. So there are two lines that crisscross to create vertically opposite angles. Okay, the black line through the middle is just there to confuse the issue, but B and 40 are indeed vertically opposite, so in that case B equals 40 degrees. That's easy. And again, if you're just justifying this to an examiner, you would say that B equals 40 degrees because B and 40 degrees are vertically opposite angles. And vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, you need to mention this part here as well to get the mark. Just saying that they're vertically opposite angles doesn't tell the examiner enough. This part tells them that you've used the fact that they're equal to help you solve what B was. Okay, now on to C. Okay, well, we've got two crisscrossing lines Let's make them green this time. Okay, so we've got vertically opposite angles for sure. Now there's a trick here. I don't need to go to the effort that I went to last time of using the fact that angles around a point add up to 360 degrees. If I just look carefully, I can actually see, I can see a lot of blue. I can see that C and 110 degrees actually lie on a straight line as well. And it's far simpler, I think, to use the fact that angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees to solve this. So very straightforward matter of finding C by doing 180 take away 110, and that will tell me what C is. I did that one in my head. 70 is the answer, 70 degrees. So this one's 70, this one's 70, and that one's 110. I can check this in a number of different ways. Check that these two add up to 180, or check that all four of these add up to 360. Well, I know which one I'd rather do. I'll just check that these two add up to 180. So 110 plus 70. Okay, I'm not happy with that. That looks like a 6. And if I leave it like that, I'll fool myself into thinking that it was a 6. Okay, 110 plus 70 is 180. So in that case, I was right. Okay, that's the end of this video. There are 2 other videos in this series. One's about angles around a point adding up to 360, and the other is about angles on a straight line adding up to 180 degrees. Thanks for watching.